I think I'm just brunette because of the books.
And everyone knows blondes are nicer anyway.
Is Blake Lively's on-screen charm masking a calculated off-screen strategy? Recent allegations suggest a troubling pattern in her interactions with leading men. Can you believe this? Can you believe a scenario where a C-list actress might be manipulating her way through Hollywood's elite by exploiting her relationships with top male co-stars? The scandal first erupted when Ben Affleck, a veteran of the silver screen and a figure known for his candidness, dropped a bombshell revelation. According to Affleck, during the filming of The Town, Lively allegedly tried to cozy up to him in a way that went far beyond professional camaraderie.
Gossip Girl, so she was driving down at nights and back and forth and really stretching it to get her research done. And then I just drove around to see kind of the sights. You know what I mean? Oh, look, John Quincy Adams' home, that kind of thing. And we went by one. I said, that's the house Mac grew up in. She said, Matt who? And I said, Matt Damon.
He describes an atmosphere charged with a dangerous mix of charm and ulterior motive, a HUMILIATED moment when what should have been a simple set interaction morphed into something far more calculated. Affleck's account paints Lively as someone who not only flirts, but does so with an almost predatory precision. He accuses her of using her charisma to latch onto leading actors, as if their success might somehow be transferable to her own burgeoning career. The details, though steeped in rumor, are laced with an intensity that leaves us questioning the true nature of on-set relationships in Hollywood.
A lot of work for those guys because everybody worked like 3 days a week. I think they had a lot of fun. I think there was a lot of fun at the hotel. You know, I would always hear stories about what happened at the hotel bar. You know, it was like I was up at 4 in the morning. I can't go to the bar.
And while Affleck's words sting with indignation, they also set the stage for what many believe could be a recurring modus operandi. But what exactly does this mean for the dynamics behind the camera? The suggestion that Lively has an agenda that goes beyond her artistic ambitions forces us to ask, is her behavior merely a reflection of a misunderstood personality? Or is it part of a deliberate strategy to secure her status in an industry where alliances are everything? Can you imagine the nerve it takes to leverage intimate moments for personal gain? This isn't just gossip. It's an allegation that challenges the integrity of one of Hollywood's most beloved stars.
Brandon Sklenner has entered the chat. The It Ends With Us star is breaking his silence about what he calls the stuff swirling online about the Colleen Hoover-inspired film in a social media post.
Delving deeper, we find that Affleck's revelation is not an isolated claim. There have been murmurs for years about Lively's interactions with her male co-stars. Behind the glamour of red carpets and box office hits, a pattern may be emerging. One that hints at a systematic use of personal charm as a tool for career advancement. Reports have surfaced from various on-set insiders, some claiming that similar advances were attempted with other leading actors during pivotal film projects. While not every encounter has been documented in the public domain,
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
We're talking about you.
the consistency in these whispers raises critical questions. Are these isolated incidents blown out of proportion, or do they point to a deliberate long-term strategy? In several accounts, former colleagues have hinted that Lively's behavior is meticulously calculated, designed to forge alliances with powerful industry figures. The narrative is painted in stark terms: a celebrated actress who uses her magnetism to attach herself to rising stars, hoping that their limelight will eventually reflect on her. Every shared smile, every whispered conversation on set could be part of a grander design.
Blake Lively fears profound mental health issues are at risk of being leaked amid Justin Baldoni legal drama.
And if that is the case, then what we're witnessing is not mere flirtation, but a masterclass in opportunism. The idea that an actor's off-screen antics could be as influential as on-screen performance is both disturbing and mesmerizing. It forces us to re-examine our assumptions about the separation between personal charm and professional ambition. Is this really the secret to success in Tinseltown? As if the story wasn't already explosive enough, the narrative takes an even darker turn with the legal battle involving Justin Baldoni, a dispute that has become a battleground of its own. Lively is currently embroiled in a legal dispute with Baldoni, a situation that has only deepened the intrigue.
Naked truths aren't always pretty.
But Blake Lively's out for truths in her It Ends With Us lawsuit. So much so, the actress added an ex-CIA agent to her legal team.
In a series of dramatic legal filings and counterclaims, Lively has leveled serious allegations against Baldoni, accusing him of orchestrating a smear campaign and engaging in behavior that she describes as both manipulative and predatory. The courtroom drama unfolds with accusations that extend beyond personal grievances, suggesting a larger conspiracy in which power, reputation, and ambition collide. Baldoni, however, has not remained silent. In a retaliatory move, he has filed defamation lawsuits against Lively, her husband Ryan Reynolds, and even their publicist.
Blake Lively's It Ends With Us co-star Jenny Slate defends her amid the legal drama playing out with Justin Baldoni,
asserting that the allegations are not only baseless, but part of a coordinated effort to defame him. This tit-for-tat litigation has turned the spotlight onto the industry's darker corners, where personal vendettas and career ambitions intertwine. The legal filings are replete with statements that hint at behind-the-scenes power plays, with both sides accusing the other of using every trick in the book to destroy reputations. It's a veritable legal war zone, where every piece of evidence, every leaked message, and every offhand remark is scrutinized and spun into ammunition. Can you imagine the chaos behind closed doors when accusations fly as freely as the rumors?
Let me point out to Blake Lively, you are an actress. Unless you signed on as a producer or a director, there's literally no reason why your creative input should matter. You're an actor.
As the legal proceedings continue, the stakes only get higher, and the public is left to wonder who will ultimately emerge unscathed from this fiery crossfire. The reverberations of these allegations have not been confined to Hollywood gossip columns. They've sent shockwaves throughout the industry. When an established star like Lively becomes the focus of such incendiary claims, the fallout is swift and far-reaching. Industry insiders report that behind the glossy facade of film sets and award shows, conversations are rife with speculation and concern.
Fox News and said he thinks he can still salvage his relationship with President Trump, which is like Justin Baldoni saying, "I'd love to work with Blake again."
Talent agencies, once confident in their marquee names, are now reassessing their relationships. For instance, the fallout from these controversies has led to high-profile figures being dropped by major agencies, and long-standing contracts are being renegotiated amid fears of public backlash. The impact on careers is tangible. Co-stars and directors who once spoke glowingly of Lively now find themselves forced to choose sides. Some have quietly distanced themselves from her, worried that any association could mar their reputations.
I defend Justin Baldoni in this lawsuit with Blake Lively because I think she's horrible and she's made up this whole thing because she tried to steal his movie.
Meanwhile, critics argue that this might be a calculated attempt to rewrite history, an effort to control the narrative and manipulate the public's perception of both her and those caught in the crossfire. In boardrooms and dressing rooms alike, heated debates have erupted about the true cost of such behavior, not just for the individuals involved, but for the entire film industry. Every whispered conversation in the corridors of power now carries an undercurrent of trepidation, as if everyone is waiting for the next explosive revelation that will upend their carefully constructed worlds. And what about the ripple effect on the larger industry? As accusations mount, production companies and studios are being forced to confront a new reality, one where public image and personal conduct are inextricably linked. The fallout is a stark reminder that even the most polished Hollywood careers can be undermined by scandals that seem to grow more complex with each passing day. It begs the question, in an industry built on dreams and deception, how much truth is too much when it comes to exposing the cost of ambition? No scandal in Hollywood is complete without the blazing inferno of media scrutiny. From traditional outlets to the explosive realm of social media, the public debate over these allegations has reached a fever pitch. News headlines scream about the latest bombshell, and every tweet and Instagram story adds fuel to the fire. Some sections of the audience see Lively as a victim, a woman caught in a relentless power struggle where her every move is twisted and misrepresented. Others view her as a cunning opportunist, manipulating every interaction to boost her own star power. And amidst this cacophony of voices, the real story becomes hard to pin down. Journalists have dissected every minute detail of the ongoing legal battles and on-set behaviors, often drawing parallels between Affleck's startling revelations and the more recent claims emerging from Baldoni's courtroom. Commentators have not hesitated to use terms like manipulative and entitled when describing Lively, while supporters counter that her actions are misinterpreted gestures of a woman determined to survive in a cutthroat industry.
Time progressed in this film. She decided that she wanted to be a producer. She started to make edits. She wanted to be part of the editing team. There were people hired, like human beings actually hired.
The media frenzy has also led to a proliferation of opinion pieces and investigative reports that promise a deep dive into Hollywood's hidden underbelly, a world where nothing is ever as it seems. Social media platforms have become battlegrounds, where memes, hashtags, and viral videos perpetuate the controversy, ensuring that every new twist is instantly amplified to global proportions. And as these narratives evolve, one can't help but feel that the true story is being drowned out by a maelstrom of half-truths and speculative hearsay. Yet, amidst the pandemonium, one truth remains clear. This scandal has forever altered the way we view celebrity interactions in Hollywood. The public's insatiable appetite for scandal means that every new development is scrutinized and dissected, often with a ferocity that leaves little room for nuance. And as the media continues to unmask layers of alleged duplicity, the lines between fact and fiction blur even further, leaving viewers to question not just what really happened, but also the motives behind every sensational headline. As the buzz how dust begins to settle on these explosive allegations,
he told us that Justin Baldoni claims she tried to take over his movie because she has a history of saying, okay, I'll be the star, but what I secretly want to do is direct it and edit it and produce it.
One thing is indisputable. The controversy surrounding Blake Lively is far from over. Every claim, every counterclaim, and every court filing has added another layer of complexity to a story that straddles the fine line between ambition and manipulation. The revelations about her behavior on the set of The Town and The Bitter, legal showdown with Justin Baldoni reveal a Hollywood landscape where personal ambition and ruthless opportunism collide. It forces us to ask whether Lively's actions are a desperate bid to maintain her status, or if they represent something far more insidious, a calculated effort to exploit every opportunity at the expense of those around her. In the end, the scandal leaves us with more questions than answers. Is this a case of misinterpreted intentions or a deliberate strategy to manipulate the system? As industry insiders and fans alike watch with bated breath, one thing remains certain: the truth will eventually come to light. And when it does, it is bound to reshape our understanding of fame and power in Hollywood. Until then, the saga continues, a testament to the enduring allure of scandal and the unyielding human appetite for exposure. Can you believe the audacity of it all? Stay tuned as we follow every twist and turn of this unfolding drama, because in Hollywood, the next bombshell is always just around the corner.